Welcome to the fifth quarter. I'm Christian Harnett. We have week 2 highlights and tonight's game featuring the Los Amigos Lobos and the Loara Saxons. Coach Agnew and his Lobos are coming off a close 24-21 victory last week. Tonight, they look to extend their winning streak to 3 games and remain undefeated in preseason play. Leading 14-0 after the first quarter, Los Amigos adds to their lead in the second when Roberto Bonilla intercepts a pass from Loara quarterback David Gistlink and cruises all the way into the end zone. 21-0 Lobos. With 16 seconds on the clock before the half, Loara hands off to Keizu Nwachi deep in their own territory. Nwachi avoids the Lobos defense and wins the foot race downfield for the last-minute touchdown. The Saxons missed the extra point attempt to put the score at 21-6 at halftime. Los Amigos showed their faculty some love with Teacher Appreciation Night Thursday. They look to add to the festivities by coming out strong in the second half. After a scoreless third quarter, the Lobos break the silence in the fourth when sophomore Alonzo Montes de Oca runs up the middle for the touchdown. 28-6 Lobos. The Lobos add another 7 points when running back Jerry Saldivar takes the handoff and fights his way into the end zone for his second touchdown of the night. Final score, Los Amigos 35, Loara 13. Saldivar's strong game gave the Lobos a boost en route to their 3rd straight win, and he echoed the positive vibes around the Los Amigos squad.
Feel great. We're hoping to go far. We want to go far.
Despite the win, Coach Agnew expressed concern over a lackluster third quarter offensively.
2 games in a row we haven't scored in the third quarter, so I think that's where we've got to really turn, up the ante on us and really get them going in the third quarter.
Now we head out to Segerstrom High School where the Bolsa Grande Matadors are taking on the Godinez Grizzlies. The Matadors look motivated coming into week 2 of preseason play, but it's the Godinez Grizzlies who draw first blood. Quarterback Raul Rodriguez connects with Jaime Marquez for a 10-yard touchdown pass. 6-0 Godinez after the extra point fails. Still in the first quarter, Godinez has the ball. Rodriguez goes to the air, but the pass is picked off by Brian Pasion. Bolsa cannot capitalize, however. Bolsa's defense is getting some coaching during a timeout. Second quarter, the Grizzlies are knocking on the door. Rodriguez pitches to Alexander Hernandez. He throws it to Jaime Marquez for the touchdown. 13-0 Godinez. With 3 minutes to go in the half, quarterback Jake Flores hands off to Elias Hernandez for a 10-yard gain just short of the goal line. Hernandez scores on the next play. Grizzlies lead 13-6. With over a minute left in the game, Flores rolls out of the pocket and throws up a 42-yard pass. Eric Ware is double covered but snags the pass for the score. The Matadors execute a 2-point conversion that's called back for clipping. Final score, Godinez 33, Bolsa 12. The Grizzlies improve to 1-1, while Bolsa is 0-2. Kayla Javier has more from Thursday night's games.
Thanks, Christian. In another non-league matchup, the Santiago Cavaliers play the Savannah Rebels at Glover Stadium. Santiago is 0-1, beaten by Costa Mesa last week, while Savannah is 1-1. The Cavaliers' defense comes out strong in the first quarter with a sack by offensive lineman Ivan Pantaleone, forcing the Rebels to punt. Rebels have the ball on the 45-yard line, and a handoff to Jamari Thompson results in a Savannah touchdown. The kick is good, and the score is 7-0. Second quarter. This is exactly what Fausto Tajamaroa wants his punt to do. Get past a receiver, almost recovered by his own teammate, and put the Rebels in a horrible field position at the 2nd-yard line. Savannah gets down the field with a few handoffs and allows quarterback Marquez Shaw-Bell to fake a handoff and run an 11-yard touchdown. The extra point is good, and the score is 14-0 Rebels. Santiago scored in the third quarter. 42-7 is the final. Over at Bolsa Grande Stadium, La Quinta takes on Calvary Chapel Santa Ana. At the 19-yard line, Aztec quarterback Brian Gutierrez passes to Duong Lee, who makes a catch and gets dragged down by the face mask. A flag is thrown, and the referee marches the Eagles 15 yards back. A pass to Darren Nguyen gains some yardage, but the Aztecs are unable to capitalize on the penalty. The Eagles have a last run by Danny Carroll before they take a knee, and the final score is 42-6, Calvary Chapel. Now it's time for Friday night's games, where Christian Harnett is with Rancho versus Sunnyhills.
Jeff, right? Jeff?
Thank you, Kayla. The Rancho Alamitos Vaqueros showed what they could do last week, beating Saddleback 46-6. Sunnyhills Lancers would prove to be a much tougher test. First quarter, the Vaqueros got on the board with this 25-yard pass to Michael Morales for the score. Rancho leads 7-0. Rancho's defense proved very tough, denying the Lancers for most of the game. The Vaqueros hold Sunnyhills on this 4th and 1 play. The Lancers defense had some big interceptions. This one by Ronald Strawn halted a strong Rancho drive, but Sunnyhills was not able to capitalize on the turnover. This Lincoln Faltoy pass is tipped by Robert Torres, but Andrew Chevelle comes up with the ball in a great heads-up play. Again, Sunnyhills is unable to score. It wouldn't be a Rancho game without Victor Vaquero. The Rancho faculty also showed their school spirit with this rousing cheer. No one scored in the 3rd quarter, but in the 4th, the Lancers get a break. Faltoy tries to unload the ball under pressure. Cameron Reezy intercepts and returns the ball 84 yards for the tying score. Faltoy and the Vaqueros respond with this pass to Robert Torres for a huge first down. Next, Brett Hurley lays down some of his 110 yards on the night. On the next play, Hurley shows that he will not be denied. He powers his way 16 yards into the end zone for the winning score. The Vaqueros hang on to win it 14-7.
What I'm proud of is we turned the ball over and we found a way to prevail. Our defense was unbelievable tonight. We think we got a pretty good defense. I think we got a good offense too. We just, first time we really had to compete for a whole 48 minutes and, we found a way to get it done, so I'm happy.
Our final Friday night game is a matchup between Garden Grove and Woodbridge. Kayla Javier has the highlights.
The Garden Grove Argonauts host the Woodbridge Warriors in a non-league matchup. In the first quarter, a hard tackle by Argo Brian Quexel knocks the ball loose and puts it right into the hands of Thong Tran for a Woodbridge turnover. 4th and 3, the Argos' Gabriel Carrillo kicks a 15-yard field goal, and it's good. At the end of the first quarter, it's 3-0. Woodbridge answers back here with a 74-yard drive that leads to this, a touchdown run by Derek Calderon. The extra point is good, 7-3 Warriors. This time, the Argos have trouble holding onto the ball, and Austin DeFreitas recovers a fumble. Having moved downfield, quarterback Matt Callahan makes a connection here with Tigerius Barnett for a 37-yard touchdown pass. The kick is good, and at the end of the half, it's 14-3. Woodbridge has the ball in the 3rd quarter, and Garden Grove defense shows some grit, sacking Callahan in the backfield. After the ball changes hands, the Argo defense steps up, and Mark Umazar picks off a pass for an interception, but Garden Grove is unable to capitalize. Heading into the 4th quarter, Woodbridge gets the ball back, and a pass to Barnett scores, giving the Warriors a 21-3 lead. The Argonauts get hungry towards the end of the game, and a pass to Carrillo puts them at the 2-yard line. Chris Martinez gets the snap, and he does the rest, going for a 2-yard touchdown, but it's not enough. The final score is 21-10, Woodbridge. That's it for Friday night's games. For Christian Harnett, I'm Kayla Javier with the 5th quarter.